Muy buenas a todos, soy Rusid y os traigo otro gameplay, el capítulo número 3 de Mass Effect Legendary Edition, o yo qué sé, cómo se diga, cómo se pronuncia en inglés. Y estamos en el primer Mass Effect, estamos en la Ciudadela, y bueno, pues vamos a seguir nuestro camino. ¿Y a dónde? Hostias, tú, ¿qué hace eso? ¿Qué haces sacando las armas aquí en la Ciudadela, hijo mío? ¿Cómo era el mapa? El mapa. ¿A dónde estamos, tío? Ah, estoy por aquí. Vale, por aquí no puedo ir. Es por aquí. Se mueve todo muy guay. A ver, vamos a hablar con esta señora, la recepcionista de embajada.
The human ambassadors up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel Embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Bueno, pues nada.
Have a pleasant day.
Yo haciendo amigos.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Vamos a hablar con Alvina, a ver qué nos
Greetings
cuenta.
and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel Security.
Citadel Security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard
Un
years
aporte,
ago,
chicos.
despite
A
some
ver,
rather
a los que estáis viendo esta
vocal
serie,
opposition.
¿preferís que esté comentada o que esté sin comentar? ¿Vale? Porque ya habéis visto que voy a hablar poco en esta serie. Entonces, voy a esperar a que veáis este vídeo para seguir grabando los demás, para ver vuestra opinión sobre esto. De todas formas, dejaré una encuesta en la prestada comunidad de YouTube, poniendo si queréis que la serie de Mass Effect sea comentado o sin comentar, ya que se habla poco, hablan mucho los personajes y yo voy a hablar poco para que se entienda lo que dicen, ¿vale? Así que vamos a seguir.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
Normal.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Pues nada, yo creo que ya hemos hablado suficiente con la inteligencia artificial.
Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Vale, se supone que aquí y por aquí, ¿qué hay? Vamos a ver qué hay aquí. Yo voy a hablar con todo el mundo porque suelen dar experiencia en todas las partes. Aquí creo que diplomático Elcor. A ver. Ah, mira. Ah, mira el códice de diplomacia. Vale, bien. Deja de sacar el arma, por Dios. Es que me equivoco de botones. Y aquí estamos en un bareto de diplomáticos, ¿no? Por lo que veo.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more.
Don't believe the rumors. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with...
Con cosas.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Bueno, ¿y esta señora quién es? NASA, no sé quién es.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Vale, pues muchas gracias. ¿Y el del bar?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Venga, sí.
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Pues que me ponga al día, ¿no?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
Vale, buena
So
información.
long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Yo voy a investigar por aquí un poco. Bueno, pues vámonos. Uy, por aquí. Por aquí no he venido.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC.
Ah, el
It's
jefe de la
my
policía.
job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Efectivamente.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come
Efectivamente.
under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing
Qué majo es este
investigations.
tío. Pues ala, tomar por culo, que te por
I'll be
saco.
going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
No me das nada de información, pues me piro. Bueno. Por aquí. Vamos a donde tenía que ir. Es que es de mucho hablar. Este juego no, por aquí no es. Es por aquí. Es de mucho hablar. Así que a los que no os guste van a ser gameplays pesados. Por eso os decía lo hacerlo sin comentarios. Vale, esto... A la torre de la ciudadela. Vamos a la torre, ¿verdad? Sí. ¿A dónde? Pero, coño, no. No. ¿Qué haces? Lecturas inusuales. Investiga. Ve al sistema del sur. ¿Cómo? Pelotón, opciones, equipo. Pero ¿a dónde? ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Programa de misiones. No lo sé. No sé qué tenemos que hacer. Diario. Misiones. Ve al sistema Hydra en el cúmulo Argos e investiga. Bueno, yo que sé. Me voy a dar una vuelta, ¿no? Usa la realidad para viajar rápidamente de una ubicación u otra. De todas formas, en el mapa... Emporio... Bueno, pues vamos a darnos una vuelta, ¿no? Por el escenario, por la ciudadela. La verdad es que ha mejorado muchísimo la ciudadela comparado a otras cosas, a como estaba antes. Joder, la verdad es que se ve muy bien. La ciudadela siempre me ha resultado una copia a las colonias que hay en las series de Gundam, las colonias que hay, pues eso, espaciales. ¿Esto a dónde vamos? Uy, ¿esto qué es?
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Vale.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes.
Soy un picaflor.
Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
¿Qué pese?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
A tomar por saco.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Muy educativo todo.
It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Ah, pues mira qué bien.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
O sea, también hay humanas aquí. Vale. Sahira, a ver.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Venga,
What
sí.
exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Pues qué bien, a ver. Ciudadela. La consorte Sari te ha pedido que hables con General Séptimo, le preocupa. Vale. ¿Y dónde está el General Séptimo? No tengo ni idea, pero vamos a buscarlo. Vámonos. Yo creía que iba a tener un poco de sexo, pero no hemos tenido. Así que nos vamos. Pues nos vamos por aquí. A ver a dónde nos lleva todo esto. Que una estatua de un Krogan. Que podemos preguntar aquí a Vina.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various
Creo que voy a pasar de ella.
to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Ragnar Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Ay, venga, me apetece saber lo de la rebelión Krogan. Cuando lleguemos a la parte de los Krogan es bastante interesante.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Ragnar Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Ragnar, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming
Joder.
parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Ragnar threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
What were the Ragnar Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Ragnar. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Ragnar unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Ragnar advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Ragnar homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes
No
beyond my
da
programming.
juicio de... Esta mujer no da juicio. Vale, venga,
That's all
ahora
for now.
vámonos.
Thank you for using a
Subida de nivel, ¿veis?
pleasant.
Con las movidas estas subimos de nivel. Que por cierto, aumenta el daño de ataque cuerpo a cuerpo, aumenta el daño de las armas. Este. Y vale. Vale, perfecto. A ver. Vale, pues el códice yo los voy a marcar todos. Vale, sigamos por aquí. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Vamos a hablar con la... este es el emporio. Vamos a andar con el tendero.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium. Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth. Show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Objetos estándar. Vamos a ver. No voy a comprar nada, pero yo que sé. Vale, el emporio este. Y por aquí. Por aquí vamos a un almacén. Pues sigamos. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Vamos a hablar con este señor, que no sé quién es.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Pues ya no hay más.
I should go.
Bueno, me piro.
Goodbye, Commander.
24 de experiencia, que está bien, hombre, que está bien. Vale, por aquí. Yo voy a seguir por aquí. A darme una vuelta. Y ver el escenario. No sé si tiene ray tracing este juego. A esta mujer le duele el estómago, por lo que parece. Y puedo hablar con los...
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Vale. ¿Y esto dónde? A la torre de la Ciudadela. Pues vamos a ver. Vamos a ver qué tal, ¿no?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Pues vamos a ver.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Garrus, tío. Joder. Personajazo.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council...
Ah, no puedo hablar más con él. Vaya. Tenemos que informar. Coño, se pone aquí la misión y todo. En el mapa.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Vamos a ver. Vaya culo que tengo.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Vaya.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Joder, qué de cosas, tío. Mira, paso.
I should go.
Good luck,
Voy a hablar aquí, me va a contar su vida. Me va a contar su vida, que está bien, su vida y todo, pero joder, tío. O sea, una cosa es una cosa y se está volviendo un poquito loco esto. Bueno, chicos, pues vamos a dejarlo aquí. Como os he dicho, a los que habéis llegado hasta aquí, pues eso, ponedme en los comentarios si queréis que siga siendo la serie de comentarios. Ya he visto que no he comentado mucho. Pero bueno, lo pondré en la pestaña comunidad. Ahora haré una encuesta y nada. Nos vemos en el próximo. Adiós.